All right, today's a big day. We got something going on today to add to the van that is gonna be, I just getting distracted by the people. Oh my God, I hate being in the city. Anyway, so good to see you all again. Today, I got something really big in store for you. Let me show you what we got going on today. Give me your stick. Give me your stick. Give it to me. Yep, I don't think he's gonna give it to me. All right, here it is. This is what we got here. We got something really big, and it's gonna be really super exciting. All right, there it is. Fragile. Must be from France, right? Nah, actually, take a look at this long baby. That's it. That's the new awning for the van. It's the new ARB touring awning. Now I'm hoping this isn't going to be too long for the van, but I don't think so. I think it should be all right. This is the way I got it in. You can see the ends are kind of torn up a little bit, and this end down over here, this end was barely hanging on. So let's go ahead and pull this bad boy out of here and make sure nothing happened to it while it got shipped. This is why I have to send it back. I suspect it to be quite the pain in the butt, so it's best to look now and make sure everything's okay. So let's pull this bad boy out and well, see how much trouble it gives me to get it out of there. That ought to be interesting. It's packed in that tube, and well, it's pretty big. All right, let's pull it out. Oh jeez, there we go. All right, let's pull this out of here. And boy, I gotta say, that is a long one. And I might add, packed very nicely in a very small tube. Oh, I got it out of there. Oh my gosh. Well, I think it was a struggle. That wasn't too bad though. There she is, the new awning for the van. Now, it's not very heavy. It says it weighs like 40 pounds, but it's not too bad. So you see a little bit of the damage here at the end. We'll open it up here and make sure it's in good shape. But a couple tears here and there. Nothing too overly bad. All right, let's open it up and see what she looks like. Oh, she's taped on there pretty good. There it is, ARB touring awning. Oh yeah. Don't look too bad. There we go. It looks in pretty good shape. Boy, that's a heavy bugger. Oh man, that's so cool. I can't wait to get it installed up on the van. That's going to be really neat. All right, I'll show you what all came with it. You got your awning. It comes with a manual. It comes with some guide ropes right here. And it comes with 4 stakes. And it comes with 6 bolts to mount your awning to your roof rack. And it comes with a nice little handy carrying pouch, which is pretty nice. I like that. Made a good fabric. I just wanted to let you know, I did go ahead. I did purchase some extra hardware. And I got it in stainless steel. And I'll show you exactly what we're going to use it for when we get up on top of the van. Okay, if we roll this ARB awning over, we can see the track back here. And this is a track that's going to be used to mount it to the roof racks. And what they give you is these square head bolts. And what you do is you slide it into the track just like this. And then these will mount to your roof racks. You know, this might not be the day to install. It's pretty windy out here. And if we look over toward the northeast, she's getting pretty cloudy. But I have looked on the radar and everything is good to go. How we're going to install it is we're going to install it on these Highland roof racks. If you haven't watched that video for the installation of these roof racks, it'll be right up here in the corner somewhere. You can go watch that video on how to install these roof racks. All right, let me show you exactly what I have to do in ordinary for me to install this ARB awning on these roof racks. All right, let's do this installation on this project. Okay, so for the ARB awning, it requires 2 bolts that go from the back side of the awning that attach to the roof rack. So since this hole was already in there when I got it, what I did was I went off of this and then I measured down 1 7/8 of an inch, and then I drew my line across here, so then I put a mark right in the middle, and now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drill that out. First I'm going to start the hole, and now I'm going to spray it down with a little WD-40, and that usually helps keep it lubricated. And so there. So now I have 2 places to attach the awning to. The awning will attach to this hole here and the new hole I just made. And then what I'll do with this is I'll make sure I'll file that down so that way there's no sharp edge. And then I'm going to take a little bit of paint and I'll put it on the inside so that doesn't rust. And I'll show you that when I get to it. And so there, as you see, I put holes in the roof rack. I just put them on the passenger side because this side is the only side that, well, of course, the awning's going to be attached to. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, I already drilled the hole for the awning. And then obviously this pole is going to go on the roof rack itself, and you can kind of see when I put that pole on there and I put that bolt from the awning through this hole, I'm gonna have to put a washer and a nut, and it's not going to be able to be tightened down because this comes up too far. So right now I'm going to take that little grinder and I'm going to grind some of this down so that way I don't have any problems once I start putting the awning up. All right, when you get done grinding it out, it should kind of look like that. So that way when you put it on your plate, you can fit a washer and your nut that attaches to your awning. And then you want to attach your roof rack bars to your gutter mounts. All right, just like that, you got them all tightened up. Let's go get it put on top. Okay, one of the first things you're gonna want to do before you install this, since you have to put these square nuts in the track to mount it to your roof rack, you need to put a couple of them in there before you do the ends. Because once you do the ends, you kind of blocked yourself out of doing the one in the middle. So you need to get a couple of them put on there so that way you can center them wherever you need to center them. All right, so one of the first things we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this paint and I'm gonna spray a little of it in this cap, and then I'm gonna paint on these areas right here, where I ground them all down for the fittings for the awning. So I'm gonna paint up those real quick. And also inside those holes there, where I drilled it out for the awning, I'm gonna paint those as well. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other two down there. Now I just gotta make it over there. All right, let's mount it. All right, there she is. So I got it just resting up there. I got a couple bolts in there to hold it. I got to do the rest of the work when I get up top of there. So I will show you just exactly what I'm going to do to finish up on the install on this bad boy. Well, I'll tell you what, that is looking pretty sweet. All right, let's go on up top and I'll show you what to do. All right, we're up here and we're ready to install these bad boys. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is a little precarious up here. It makes it nice to be able to sit on these bars instead of directly on the solar panel. All right, so as you can see here, we've got those two bolts in there. These come off of the awning. And I've got a big stainless steel washer up behind this nylon nut because it had a bigger slot like this in it. So I put a large washer up here so that way it would keep it from pulling through. And then on the bottom, I've got a small lock washer behind this nylon nut. So we're just gonna go ahead and tighten those up. And just around and around you go until you got them where you want them to go. You do the same thing to the bottom one, tighten that up. And then I have it attached at 3 points. I've got it attached up there, one right here, and one back there. And that's what they give you. They give you 6 bolts that come with this ARB awning. And so if I wanted to, I do have that cut out to attach another one there if I find that it's necessary. But I really don't think it's gonna go anywhere. All right, I'm gonna get this finished up and we'll finish up this video. All right, I won't kid you. That was a little bit of work. Anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna deploy this awning so we can take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, on the ARB awning, it's got your nice ARB zipper. Okay, and then what you got is 3 straps, just like those right there, that hold your ARB awning up. They Velcro in, and you just undo your straps. And then underneath your straps, right back behind the awning, is your sides that you gotta kick out. You wanna strap the awning first. All right, gotta set you down. So you pull out your awning, and then right back up in here you have your legs, your side arms. So you throw your side arms out of the way, and then you roll your awning out. And then your legs are right up in here. And you just kick out your legs. You got little strings attached to them. Kick out your legs. Okay, it was real easy once I figured it all out. So you got your side arms right here, and they go into a pinhole right here because there's a pin on the end of here. And then you just twist this pole and it locks it in place. In the same way down here on the legs, it's got this part right here. You set however high, adjust however high you want your awning to be, and then you twist your leg to lock it in place. And ba-blam, it's done. There it is. Check it out. Well, that's pretty cool. It's got the straps right up here, and you just take your straps and hook that up to your top bar. So you just take these, and they Velcro to your bar, just like so. So yeah, there we go. That's the ARB awning, all installed. Well, I'll tell you what, I like that. That is nice. Take a look up there. I can't see up there. Can you see up there? What's that look like? Oh, I bet that looks pretty cool. I'll look at the 2 colors. Oh, and it's really super thick. Can you hear that? That is thick. I mean, that is a thick awning. Man, that's super, super thick. Well, this baby's well made. Oh, it's done. It was about time too. But at least it's all finished up now. Oh, I'm so glad for that. Now it's time to hit the road. Well, there it is. If you have any questions or comments about this, leave them down in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to answer any that you may have, or maybe somebody else in the forum will have an answer to your question about the ARB awning. It was a little bit of a struggle to set it up, but on the overall, it wasn't that bad. Boy, don't that look nice? Oh man, that is so cool. And next I want to get one of those ARB rooms that attach to it, and I got a feeling this thing is going to come in super duper handy in a lot of places. But yeah, anyway, there it is, the ARB awning. All finished, all installed, And it was certainly my pleasure to be able to bring this to you, and it was definitely my pleasure to finally get this up and over with, because these hot days make it a little hard sometimes, but that's okay. That's what we got the awning for now, so it doesn't have to be quite so hot. If you're new here to this channel, don't forget to go ahead and click that little subscribe button. I could really use your support if you could just take the time and click that thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. And you know that little bell deal, let you know when I release a new video. All right, we're gonna go ahead, we're just gonna end this little video right here. Peace out, later.